Hello everybody, this is Extreme Nick 09 and we are back today with the newest addition to the Jeff Hardy collection, and this is a pretty exciting one because I'm going to be showing 3 new figures in this video. One you've already seen, I just hadn't unboxed it at that point, which I have unboxed now. It was the Jeff Hardy Elite Series 71 figure that came in this box with the pink armbands and the pink face paint there. I'm going to be showing you that figure along with 2 other ones that I have used the extra parts that came with that figure on. So up first is the Elite itself, which is going to be, I've shown y'all that in the box, but I've not shown y'all out of it. It came with 2 other hands, which are going to be the fist hands right there. I switched those out in order to do a display, obviously, so I went ahead and got the Hardy fingers on there, which is going to look super dope. I like that the figures come with the extra hands so you can put them on display and have them looking like that. But yeah, this figure is super dope. The pink and blue face paint with the electricity down the arms. After finally opening it up and getting to look at it outside of the package, which is what I'm going to have to do to almost all these now. I just don't see myself keeping them in the box. Yeah, it just looks super sick. I did notice one thing they did different. The shoes are not white on this one. The boots are actually all blacked out on this one, which is super cool because it's a little bit different. And it also has the towel that Jeff Hardy comes out with, which is dope because it's removable in case you want to play with it or whatever. And it also has pink and black paint kind of splattered all over it from whenever he was doing his face paint before the match. So that is another cool little addition. The pink belt's super cool as well. And white gauges this time around. And his eyes are actually painted out as if they're closed. I know my camera doesn't really adjust great, but his eyes are kind of painted out like he does when he paints his eyelids. So that's another cool addition right there. This is one of my favorite ones that I've opened up so far. It's super detailed, super cool. I love that. So it came with 2 other face scans. And so I didn't want to go out and just buy every single like Jeff Hardy basic that had come out. I'd already picked up, the red-haired one, and then I'd already picked up the one with the rainbow arms. But I didn't really want to just go get the ones where he wears just the black and then has different color arms down his shirt. But I found a deal on Macari. Somebody was selling some different Jeff Hardy bodies and they were missing the heads. And I was like, okay, well, if I can score those and use these 2 other face scans from this Elite, then that would be great, because these are 2 colors that I don't have of him. They were for a cheaper price than going out and buying them with the faces. And the heads that they had, the face scan they had on these figures were basically the same exact face scan, just different armbands. And then same one, the shirtless Jeff, I think the Elite 57 I opened the other day, has pretty much the same face scan on it as well. So I didn't want a bunch of just, non-face painted Jeff Hardys and then just have 2 heads laying around next to this guy's feet. So I went ahead and picked these up, and they're pretty cool as well. So I put that face scan, the Screaming one with the black and white face paint that Jeff Hardy wore. I put that one on this blue arm with the gold belt. The one downfall of buying things offline sometimes is that you don't sometimes you're missing things or sometimes things are a little bit different. I'm guessing the person I got these from, obviously since they were missing their heads, they probably do customs and whatnot. So he is missing one of his blue boots, which is kind of upsetting. He has one black boot and one blue boot on. I'm not sure why that happened. But for display purposes, he may just kind of stand in the back so you can see his blue arms and just his head, and I won't really have to deal with that. So it's not the biggest deal. But I wanted to use that face scan. It doesn't really match the figure perfectly, but, I wanted to use the face scan, and so it works for me for sure. This next one does fit the face scan, and the reason is because, and this is the main reason I ended up buying this, was because it came with this face scan as well. This face scan is notorious for being worn by Jeff Hardy on the night that he went against CM Punk in a cage match on SmackDown. Loser leaves the WWE. So around 2009, Jeff had basically, I'm not sure if he burned out or if he didn't want to be in WWE anymore. I'm not sure what the real reason he walked away this time was, but he did walk away from the company during his hottest run ever. He had been 2-time World Heavyweight Champion, 1-time WWE Champion, and he was doing great. Had a great feud with CM Punk, and ended up, his contract came up. They offered him some big money, like a 7-figure contract, but he said no to it and walked away. Which is crazy to me, but it's what he did. But that night he ended up wearing purple armbands. It was the same exact shirt, but Jeff actually had cuts in the back and some cuts maybe on the arms of that night. But it's the same exact outfit, just missing the cuts in the actual shirt. So to commemorate that night being his last night in 2009, I thought this was a dope head scan to go ahead and throw in this purple arm sleeve figure. So as you know, it was Monday, so I ended up getting a lot of things in. I will be showing them in other videos. I'm going to space these out like one every other day or something like that, just to make sure y'all have time to go ahead and watch these. I ended up getting something off eBay I'm very disappointed in. The figure came in perfect condition, but it's missing one piece. And for this particular figure, it needs that piece to make it work for the reason that I ended up getting it. So I'm having to talk to the seller and figure some things out about that. I'll explain that in one of the videos soon. But as for today's new pickups, guys, y'all knew about the Elite, I always forget what number, but the Elite 71 Jeff Hardy. Y'all knew I picked that up from Ringside Collectibles the other day. But this is him outside of the package. Going to be sitting on the shelf with the Hardy guns up. Super, super dope. And now we have the basic with the teal kind of blue armbands with the gold belt and the one blue boot with the new face scan from the same Elite figure. And then we have the other basic that I'm not really sure if these came alone or if they came in battle packs or what it was. But the other basic is this Jeff Hardy with the face scan from the Elite. I had to have them I didn't want just heads laying around. So I'm not a custom guy or anything. So I went ahead and popped these on. And I think these three guys will look good standing up there with the rest of the crew. So thank you guys very much for tuning in. I'm going to be doing videos all week for these things. I know I have one right here, another one down there that's missing the piece. I have another sitting here, but I'm going to show that in a video with another one I have coming in from Ringside Collectibles. So that's 3 videos right there. And then I also have 2 other looses coming in. And then I have 2 loose jacks coming in. And then I have a bunch of custom-made championship belts I'll probably do a video for as well to kind of shout that guy out. So either way, we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 videos coming over the next few weeks for figures. And then I'll end up, once all those come in and I don't plan on buying anymore this time around, all those will come in and then I'll do the Jeff Hardy collection video. But also this week we will have WrestleMania after Friday when SmackDown goes off. We will have WrestleMania 36 predictions and we will talk about WrestleMania 36. So stay tuned, guys. I'm going to keep coming with the content and thank you guys very much for tuning in. I appreciate it.